fade in from black to reveal a light coming behind a hill and a figure in a teepee. This shot becomes an aerial shot and revolves around behind the figure, and the camera moves up to the figure, who reveals to be a Native American Indian chief. We look at behind his shoulder to see a POV of figure in the valley, a zoom into the next shot which reveals the figure to be a pilgrim shepherd, looking back up at him. There's a lens flare as we take a POV of the shepherd, and then a wagon trail starts moving from the right to the left, and then continues from the right to the left. There's a lens flare as we look up at the figure. The wagon trail stops for the night, forms a wagon circle, and the cowboys look back up at the Native American Indians, which are starting to assemble up on the hill. We follow their motion as they start to assemble behind their leader. Close up of their faces, they form an impressive silhouette up on the hill, and the pilgrims look up at them and close on a shot of the chief.
So to start off my film, I will do an establishing travelling shot panning the environment into a slight travelling shot of the landscape and environment, maybe a lens flare, back to the first shot, and then another establishing shot panning the ground. Then I'll do the camera panning the model as she walks sideways, a close-up on the feet. Then the camera will come into a full shot. Next I'll have a medium shot of the face as she's walking diagonally. Then a wide shot of the whole model and the environment. Then her sitting on a chair, a medium shot, which will be also a low angle. Next will be a close-up on the jewellery, then will be a close-up on the model's torso as she turns and poses. Next will be another shot of the environment, and then a lower shot of the fabric in the dress. Then the shot of a model on the ground lying back on her hands as it pans quickly down into black. Next will be a medium shot of the model, a low angle of her playing with the dress, a shot of the hands and potential jewellery, a close-up on the handbag or accessories, a medium shot of the model looking up slowly, and the final shot will be a long, wide environmental shot that will mimic Steadicam shots that you see in movies. It'll be slow and it'll be long.
From black and shows a series of montage shots. Next is a long shot of Poppy getting ready. She slams through the door and it's a very long shot of her running down the path. Next, her friends begin to greet her as they see her walking down. It is a long shot and they see her. Then they begin their journey. A montage of travelling shots begin. Then they walk into a clearing. There is a close-up then of Poppy realising the map is upside down. There is an over-the-shoulder shot and she turns the map around. She then goes and blames it on her friends. Then they continue with a montage shot and it's more dreary.
This is my storyboard for the theme travel, which consists of 10 shots including an animation. It begins with an extreme close-up of a road sign, then the depth of field will change the item in focus. Then it will zoom out into a long shot of traffic. Then there will be a medium close-up of being inside of the car, and the camera will move outside of the window of the car. Then there will be an extreme long shot of the camera looking down on the cars as the camera slowly moves up into the distance. There will then be a cross dissolve into an extreme close-up of a fence and the depth of field will change. The train tracks will then become in focus and then move to an extreme long shot whilst the camera moves across to capture cars close by the train track. Then there will be a long shot of a train travelling past with the camera moving with the train. Lastly, there will be a medium long shot of the train coming to a stop, moving into a close-up of people walking out of the train.